What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new series. What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new series called Midnight Reviews. And tonight we are going to be reviewing an IS250. So this is actually a vehicle that I bought recently for my wife. She needed an automatic, so I figured I'd get her something that has a little bit of luxury, and that was the IS250. Now this is pretty much the perfect car for her. One, it's automatic. Two, it's got all the luxury. Three, it's got all the safety that we need for her and for the kids. And four, it's a Lexus. It's pimping. So you know what, I figured every single Tom, Dick and Harry does a car review during the day. Let me do one during the evening. Let's see how this goes. So this is the midnight review of the Lexus IS250. So obviously this car is fully featured. It has all the bells and whistles. Being the executive version, it does have a few extra that the others don't have. For example, it's got keyless entry. So I'm going to walk up near the car and you're going to see that these lights are going to switch on. How cool is that? So kind of a little welcome. I'm here, let's open the door. Now to open the door, you don't push any buttons, you just slide your hand behind here and it unlocks. Nice little light here on the door. The footwell pedals, they're nicely lit up, so are the passenger side. Nice big light here shining up the whole cockpit. And with regards to the interior, a lot of people may think, well, it's quite bland. That's until you push the start button and everything lights up. So stock, it's equipped with leather seats. Plenty of room in the back. We've even got a baby seat in there. And let's jump in. So the steering wheel's pretty normal. It's got a whole bunch of controls in here. We'll show you that in a sec. Let's take a look at the lighting first. So I'm about to close the door. And we've obviously got this bright light in here. I want to show you how subtle it is when I close the door. See how dimmed so subtly? That is really cool. Everything is so well thought out in this car. Now that light takes about 20 to 30 seconds and then completely shuts off. Right, so you can see the engine start button right over here. Once you put your foot in a brake, little light's going to pop up. That means it's ready. Push start. Cluster pack flies up and down. And that shines up Lexus. Now I'm not going to bore you guys with all the features. We're just going to take this for a drive. But it's got sat nav, it's got voice control. So if I hold this little button down the steering wheel.
To start voice recognition, push the talk switch. After the beep, say a command.
Telephone.
Telephone. Say a command.
See what I mean? Obviously this is all touchscreen. Climate control touchscreen. Audio, it's got USB audio, it's got CD. It's actually got a 6-disc shuttle changer in the front. And then it's got USB audio. Obviously telephone's linked, you just saw that now. So lighting, you're going to switch the lighting on here. That's your main cabin light. Then you've got two other lights. So these are your personal reading lights. So if I hit that switch, that's going to shine up this seat. And if I hit this switch, it's going to shine up my seat. Very cool. So you can see everything is now nice and lit up. Awesome looking cabin. Very cool. So over here, I've got a little cup holder. There's a light in here, so a little bit more visibility. Over here's a little storage compartment. I've just thrown a set of keys in here. And there's a light in there too. And then here is your main storage compartment. You can see how that's lit up. And we got keys in here for Godzilla, my R32 GTR. And that actually flips up like that too. In the back there's air conditioning and a bunch of other stuff for the passengers. Cup holders, etc. That's got a light in it too. Cup holders there, then some storage compartments, etc. And these are interesting cup holders. So that actually flips it out. Empty Coke can. That's just there just to show the functionality. But I actually didn't have time to clean up the car. Anyway, I'm going to flick over to the GoPro and let's go for a drive. Alright guys, we are on the road with the Lexus IS250. I have no idea how this is going to look. I'm hoping visibility is okay or average at best. So let's talk a little bit about this car, what's under the hood. There is a 2.5 litre V6 engine. It's producing 153 kilowatts and 260 newton meters of torque. Now the car is quite heavy, however the 2.5 V6 does produce enough power to make it move quite fast. I mean, I've been rather happy with the car. One, I mean, it's very luxurious, it's very comfortable. When I drive to work, I'm driving to work really slowly now. I'm actually getting up a little bit later because I'm enjoying spending time in traffic with the car, which is strange. I mean, I came from the Nissan Juke and sometimes driving one of the other cars, but I mean, it's a 6-speed manual, it's turbocharged. Fun drive, don't get me wrong, very cool drive. But this is so user-friendly and luxurious It just makes you feel like you're driving to work on a sleeper couch. Now, someone told me the other day that it's one of the only cars around that once you reach your destination, you actually feel more relaxed than when you left. And that is so damn true. Now, everything is just so easy to use and so friendly on this car. For example, I want the passengers to be a little bit cooler in the back. I'll just hit this, and it does my passenger temperature. I want to be a little bit warmer, so I'll hit the up, which is the red one, and it brings me up to 24 degrees Celsius. Nice and cool. It shows both temperatures. I know what the passengers are feeling. I know what I'm feeling. I got my audio controls in here. I've got my sound system. My climate control is very cool. I dig this. Fully electronic. My display, I can adjust the brightness and all sorts of stuff in here. Obviously, telephone integrates my calendar as well, so you can see my meetings and all my work stuff. Sat nav. So pretty much all the basics to make this a luxury car and make you feel more comfortable on the way to your destination. Another thing to bear in mind is that it is super quiet. We're busy cruising right now at about 65 k's an hour, and there is not a peep. The only thing I can hear is a slight rattle from a stupid Coke can that was left in the door. Now it's currently sitting on 235 something 17-inch tires, which are made by Michelin Sport. They're pretty decent. I've never had Michelins before, but they're quiet and they seem to grip okay. I have spun the wheels in this car a few times, and let me tell you, it's fun. Now, if you can see the cluster side, it's nicely lit up with a little bit of blue and a white tinge. And it tells me stuff like outside temperature, how much range I have left in terms of kilometers, fuel consumption, that sort of stuff. The basics, but obviously all needed stuff. I kind of leave it on my outside temperature because that's pretty much all I need to know. The range thing I don't particularly like because it gives me anxiety knowing how much petrol I'm using on a daily driver. I don't look at that at all. Obviously I've got a normal fuel counter. I worry about that all the time. Steering wheel, I've got all my buttons, all my controls in there. Nothing special. I do, however, have flappy paddles. So those are cool. And honestly speaking, I've only used them once. So, on this side, on the gearing section, you've obviously got your park, reverse, neutral, and then your drive. Next to drive, it's got a little S. You guessed it, sport mode. It's nothing fancy, nothing to write home about, but it does make the response and the gear changes slightly faster. So we're going to dump it into sport mode, and on this side, just underneath the steering wheel, we've got ECT, power, and snow. So that's for your traction control. I'm going to set it to power mode, and let's give it a test. Now the dashboard actually lights up orange when you're flooring it. Cool little feature. When you're planting it, you can actually hear that V6 trying to break free. It is so sheltered right now by the exhaust and by all that metal. It really sucks. I'm sure once opened up, it would sound monstrous. Now the power delivery is really smooth. And it's one of those things to get used to because I'm obviously a turbo kind of guy, and well, there's no turbo, so you got instant power and the gear changes are quick. I know a lot of people are like, oh, automatic, this, that. It's really quick. It's obviously not Golf 7 territory, but the gear changes are damn fast. So on my dash here, it's actually showing me that I'm in 4th gear, but I can drop that using my flappy pedals down to 3rd. And there's my orange light. Really impressive road handling. The car sticks like a pig in shit. So just a quick bang of the fist and I'm back into drive. Now I'm back to a normal gentleman's car. And I'm going to switch this back over to normal traction. It kind of just makes the transmission just act a little bit quicker, and obviously it's got that snow setting, which I'm assuming it just gives you a little bit more grip. So let's do a little pull off here. Let's see how quick we can get off the line. Now I'm not going to dial it up, I'm just going to floor it. And let me tell you, it is not bad at all. Let's go. Let me tell you something, even though it's got a 2.5 litre V6 with 153 kilowatts and a heavy body, it still goes, it pulls off damn quick, and you're racing while sitting on a couch, which is the best part. Now I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys, my wife is going to be taking over this car pretty soon. She's going to start driving it, and I'm going to be quite sad actually, because I've grown a little bit of a liking to this car, and it's comfortable, it's nice to go to work in. And bloody hell, it's a freaking Lexus. So sad, but happy that it's going to go to her because, well, I'm not going to be able to rape the car like I am right now. No, I'm kidding, I hardly drive it like that. Anyway guys, that's the short and tall of the Lexus IS250. If you guys enjoyed this review, hit me with a thumbs up. I'm going to try to get back into this whole content making thing. Maybe let's try to do the Midnight series on the R32 GTR, or maybe the MR2 or the black RX-7. And maybe I'll do a couple mates' cars if they let me drive them. You guys let me know. If you enjoyed this, hit a thumbs up. If not, let me know. Maybe it was too dark. Maybe I should drive around with this light on. I don't know. Either way, if this was shit, I still had fun making it, and I had fun pushing the car a little bit. So guys and girls, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.